as we talked about with immigration, President Trump really wasted no time in signing those executive orders. The budget resolution that you and I talked about at the top of this conversation has been described as the blueprint of the Trump agenda. And I want to talk about the actions over the past month of the Trump administration and get your thoughts on them. Here's just a few. There are plenty more. He's withdrawn the United States from the World Health Organization. We've seen cuts and layoffs from the Doge Department. Trade wars with our allies were almost started and paused. One was started with China. President Trump has made a flurry of expansionist comments, including floating the idea of the United States reclaiming the Panama Canal, buying Greenland, Canada becoming the 51st state, and the United States taking over Gaza. Many of his cabinet nominees, some of which you supported in this conversation, have made it through their contentious confirmation hearings, and they've hit the ground running in their roles. So what do you make of the past month of President Trump's second term?
You missed one.
I'm sure I missed a bunch. I am sure I missed a bunch. Go ahead.
The Gulf of Mexico is now the Gulf of America. You see, the reason why I have this smile on my face is because this is the definition of American exceptionalism. Like, we are so back as a nation. This is what the greatest country in the world should do, because keep in mind, any other country that had this much power, they had the GDP that we had, that had Silicon Valley and the oil and gas industry and Wall Street all within their country, the vast diversity that we have in this country across industries, the fact that we are the top consumer of any other country in the entire world, and everybody is living off of us. This is how we should operate, because this is how any other country would operate. Elon Musk put out an X post the other day that I thought was absolutely fantastic. How many countries tax their citizens and then take that take their tax-paying dollars, hard-earned tax-paying dollars, and then send it to the U.S.? Who does that? No one. So why should we do it at a rate that's not proportionate to how other countries support us? This is what the tariffs are all about. If you want America's services, if you want to continue to work with America, you gotta pay for it. Nothing in this world is free. The free ride is over. And I'm here to tell you, again, we don't know the repercussions of this either. I think this is going to really rejuvenate our economy in ways that we have never seen. You know, I remember back during President Trump's first one when Barack Obama said, you know, you can't wave a magic wand and have this record growth in our GDP ahead of inflation. And then President Trump had the greatest growth that we've seen in our GDP in the history of this country. And I guess President Trump has a magic wand. Well, guess what? The guy with the magic wand is back. So everything that you just mentioned is why I have a huge smile on my face, because this man knows how to negotiate. He knows how to plant his flag. The idea that we should take the Panama Canal back makes a whole lot of sense for us economically, because it puts a strain on China and it puts them in a bad place, because they have been using the Panama Canal and manipulating it against us for decades. We should have never lost it in the first place. You plant your flag here, you're going to get way more than you had before. President Trump is the master at this, and that's why I enjoy watching the show, and I'm very, very glad to be a part of it.